Welcome to Ashley's Drive to Wealth. I gotta keep it down because it is 5:33. Okay, 5:33 can be significant. You could be seeing five, the number five, a lot. Or 33. I'm gonna talk about these synchronicities that's so evident and so loud around us at these times. They're very important for us to pay attention to. You know, um, because if something is constantly coming up in your life, it's something to focus on to see why and to question that what it is. And I feel like we're being called to, of course, take a deeper looking into our inner selves, into our inner souls, and to redirect our energy and our focus onto us, other than the outside world. So, once again, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Well. This will be a confirmation for those who have been seeing synchronicities. I want to put this out there. You're not going to, initially, you know what to do when you're seeing these synchronicities and these signs. Okay, I want to tell you what they are. These are your guides. This is your higher self directing you, redirecting you, giving you information on where you are in your evolution right now. Okay, you're not crazy. We live in a magical world, um, where anything is possible, right? There's so many things going on around us and within us. Um, so this light that you have within you, okay, this is for a collective that has now not has now moved into a frequency that you cannot ignore. You cannot ignore that the things that you were brought up on were lies. You cannot ignore that, you know, the reason why you were born into a family was because you were the change of that lineage and that line. Okay? I'm talking to high functional, high um, high minded, okay, souls, okay, where you're not working just in your physical, in your 3D, okay? Etherically, you are working in many different dimensions, and you know this. You've achieved the wisdom and the knowledge to understand that there's an underlying issue with what's going on in the world, and that we do understand that. And the more of us that come together or come within ourselves and know that we are all one, you know, that we are all one. And it's a trip because when you speak of that, I know people think like, that we're also different because of the different stigmas that they've placed over our lineages and over us, which is dogma. It can be um, spirituality. Also, just the different theologies of life that they give to us that people take in. Like they have Christians, they have Buddha, they have Muslims. It's just so many different things. They have, um, what is it? What are they called? Where they don't believe in anything. Just note it down below. So I'm going to get to my point, right? So basically, this is a confirmation as far as you moving forward and knowing that you are on the right path. So I'm here to speak directly to you while Source speaks directly through me because I am Source, right? I am Source. I am a creator. I do have a mitochondriac. We all have a creation inside of us that creates, right? Because mine is matter, right? Okay, so I already did videos on that too, so I'm not gonna get too deep into that. 25 can be significant. You could be 25 years old, or your birthday can be on the 25th. So, getting back into what this is all going to come into, right? It's 5:38 on the time. It's 5:38 on the time. I want you guys to be very, very intuitive and well, at least this is what I'm getting. This is the energy that's coming. It's not what I want you to do. It's not about what I want you to do or what this is not about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this for anyone to be and do the things or have an inner knowing like myself. I feel like everybody's is different, but let me tell you something. When we are working as a whole, when you're working as a whole within a unit, everything looks the same because it all comes together. It looks the same because it all comes together and it connects like a puzzle, okay? Now, everybody has different elements that they bring to a casualty. You know what I'm saying? Different elements that they bring. And then they create off of whatever that energy is between those that are around, okay? So, whoever I'm speaking to, you could very well have been very in your head about those that you are dealing with, maybe even deals that you have with others or what they're showing me. I'm talking about deals that you've taken on, agreements, you agreeing to things, which is putting your energy into things that you may not be so sure of, like there was red flags, you didn't listen. And it's not so much of I'm hearing you can't be bought. It's not so much for because of what you can get out of the situation. Although we do make decisions based on what we can benefit off of, it wasn't so much for the collective that I'm speaking to on what you could benefit. It was more so you feeling like, okay, well this can be something good. This can be something, that can help me and help the other person. But that's not what the other person or the other people or the team that you're dealing with or whoever it is, the job, the relationship, the marriage, whatever it is, it's not giving the same, you know, um, energy wave back. It's not being reciprocated without you even saying anything. It's just by way of their doings, and their ways that's giving you having you side eye and shit. Okay, so right now you are being called to really focus in on these synchronicities to help you get through, you know, these deals that you these deals and these different relationships that you have that no longer, you know, that you're questioning, that at some point will fall to the wayside or either in a destructive way, some way that these people are trying to find a way to keep you entangled with them is what I'm being shown. Some way they're trying to stay in your energy, and they're coming off as, people that's coming into your lives that's that has eye for you and an eye for what they know that you're trying to do. So they're trying to speak your language, but it's not quite latching on. And so this is just a confirmation to let you know that whatever it is that you've been feeling and your intuition have been feeling, that's your higher self speaking to you. That is your divine ancestor speaking to you. And that's why I have the ancestral deck, and we're going to pull out some cards to see what ancestors are speaking to you on your movement forward in your flow, okay? Because it's some naughty characters that's in your energy, and it's been bothering you. Okay. I'm also being shown that you are highly protected, and whatever the outcome is going to be, it's going to be like a landslide, but you both are going to learn something out of the situation. But because their intentions were not pure, that's why they came across you. And so right now we are in the energy where purity and the transmutation of purity is very strong. So that's why they say, together we are stronger with strength and power. In numbers there are power. It's power, right? But see, your strength comes from beyond this world. Your strength comes from beyond what the eye can see. Okay? These people that have kept you and your lineage, and I always have to go back into the spiritual realm because we are etheric beings, we are not just one-dimensional beings, okay? these souls that you have contracts with or that you've agreed to things with, and I don't care how small it is. It could be someone calling you, look, I need you, I need you, I need you to take me from one side of the world to the other side, and you have the ability to do so. The ability, and it don't have to be the finances. It could, because you're not thinking that. See, the collective I'm speaking to, y'all not thinking about the money. It's just more so, okay, well, let me help this person. You are being called to pull back from helping anybody right now, because everybody, everyone right now in 2024, in this month that we are in this hour that we are in, are only supposed to be helping them fucking selves, okay? Now, when it's shit that, if it's not a inside job thing that they're got going on, then you probably shouldn't be dealing with them. If it's not something that they're doing at a level to where they can handle the vice that they have in their hand, then it may not be meant for them, and it may not be meant for you to jump on the bandwagon because they sell you, because they're selling dreams. They're manipulating the energy because they know that you have a huge heart. They know that you, and these are people that you may have just met, that you may be calling relatives because, you know, the connection that you have. So it might be a mother figure, a father figure that's not really your father, a sister figure that's really not your sister, or someone that's posing as a friend. It's all by way of your light. And when your magnetic field is so strong, those that come into your magnetic field are also being blessed off of your blessings, but it's taken away from you. It's taken away because they're stealing. It's high level thievery basically. So if you've been in your mind about somebody real heavy, those answers will be coming in the next 3 to 4 days. Okay, so just be patient. Don't overthink. Don't overwhelm yourself with it. Everything is going to be handled accordingly. Some things are out of your hands. Some things that these people have thought of in their mind to get over on you, or to infiltrate you, or to take things from you, whether it be your charisma, this is the thing. It's been going on for so long, and they've been manipulating the energy for so long that they don't know that they've been committing universal laws. They've been committing universal laws. Those are like the worst laws that you can commit. So everyone is under review. The only review that the collective that I'm speaking to is under is the review to getting you to where you need to be. Okay? And anybody that you come across paths with is for a reason. Either you, in some way or format, you are their karma, is what I'm being shown. Let's see. I can't make this shit up. Y'all just seen me shuffle the card and put it down. It's a mask. Her name is Jumbi. So these are goddesses, okay? I always like to share with you guys that let me grab it real quick. And I specifically pulled these ones out, and I have way more cards to go with this. But this would be the this is the African goddess deck, right? So these are goddesses from Africa, deities, which we know that faces change, but the souls don't. Who's to say that her name is Jumbia, is Jumbi, was not an actual physical person that was here, that did wonderful things for people and helped them heighten their inner knowing, okay? So this is the mask, okay? So there's a lot of different masks, people that's masked, that's not being honest about who they are and what their intentions are. But there's an inner knowing that you know. 18 can be significant. You could be seeing a number 8. I could be talking to somebody that's 18. Their birthday can be on November 18th or September 18th or August 18th. They're showing me. Natalie, somebody named Natalie just came out. I said that, like, when the names come out, I want to go more in depth. But when I go into those energies, I be having to pull. It's a lot going into different energies, y'all. So Natalie, if that name stick out, that could be your mother's name, your sister's name, or it could be your name, or it could be somebody's name that you know, that you side-eyeing. Your higher self is side-eyeing because your higher self, she or he knows that the shit ain't right. Probably been up too late night. Okay, miracles came out. 42. Okay, so 42 can be significant. So with mask and miracles coming out, that's exactly like I said earlier. You are a miracle to those that lay dormant for spirits to enter in and enter out. You see, they don't know who they are. They haven't did the work within to know who their higher self is. Each level, it's like a video game, y'all. Each level of spiritual growth and spiritual awareness comes new information, okay? That attunes you to different frequencies and give you an inner understanding and an overstanding of things. Okay? So it's never going to look the same as you go along. Your eyes will open more and more. Things will be revealed to you more and more. That's where that saying, be careful what you ask for, is very fucking true. Be careful what you ask for. And make sure you know who you're asking, okay? We got, her name is Azion. Azion. I'm going to see what cards they're telling me to read to you guys. Just let me finish pulling, okay? So Azion is a name that's on miracles, okay? You see how she's wearing that white? She has all these flowers around her growth. Any one that comes into your energetic field, you have to be careful with who you let in, because by way of you having this type of kind of energy that exudes outside of you because of what's inside of you, this is needed in the world right now. This is needed. This is why you are on your path. This is why the synchronicities are showing up. This is why you are getting downloads and information that's coming when you're driving in your car. This is why you need to spend a lot of time by yourself when you are around these toxic, individuals, relatives, old situations and old conversations. It takes a lot out of you. You know what I'm saying? It pulls a lot out of you by way of the energy is a lot. It's not more powerful than you. They're showing me. But in that negative energy, in that toxic energy, in that fear energy, in that anger energy, self-doubt. Those are all the things that doormat in different spirits that fluctuate in that energy for those that have not came into themselves. I'm talking to a collective that know that you were lied to. You know that it's a lie. It's a lie when they say, "Oh, you have to get out and go get it." You got to get out there and go get it. You got to get out there and put yourself out there, uh, and believe in a source or a entity and praise this entity and be covered by this entity. Like, that shit is not right, because I'm covered. I've been covered by my family, by my upbringing. Whether if you grew up without a family or with a family, you grew up around individuals. You know what I'm saying? That energy was so fucking toxic. You didn't get shit out of it, but pain. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get shit out of it, but it wasn't. But it was for your greater good. It was for your greater good. Okay. It helped and sculpted and molded you to today. But at the same time, it took so much out of you. You had to go through some real dark shit to get to where you are right now. You had to go through some real dark shit. And just think of being born and coming into that reality. And when they say, they say it's a saying where they say, are it's supposed to be some truth to it, allegedly, but I know that it's not. But others believe it is. They say that what is it? They say that, damn, I can't even think of it, y'all. I just kind of like left me. But when they come back, I'm gonna let y'all know. We're gonna keep going. Let me see. So harvest just came out. Harvest. I'm feeling like source and ancestors And when I say ancestors, I say that because I just feel like the collective that I'm speaking to, that like we are share, even if it's different lineages, we are connected, you know, and we work together. So that I do know because I work with many, many different elements, and they're just abroad, you know, the way I see, from what I see from my eye, not these eyes, y'all. From my soul eyes, my higher self eyes, is I see liberation across universal content context. Universal context across all universal things are being aligned right now. Not just the earth. The earth is one of the biggest things that's being aligned, and this is why you see so much friction in the world, and the such a roar is ROAR or something. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's just like this pulling and going, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why it's so many different things going on as far as like floods and earthquakes and all of these different things where they seeing the aliens in the sky and all of that stuff that's going on, right? So we got harvest. Okay, we got my eye, giving and receiving. Okay. So these thoughts that you have been having to the collective, that's been being warned and have been being given signs about the endeavors that you're in on, and you're feeling reluctant on them. Okay. Either way, you will have a harvest. Okay. Either way, you will have a harvest. But by way of these masked men, you will learn a valuable lesson that will take you to another frequency, to a higher frequency. And I feel like that's why we went from 18 to 42. It's the frequency. You know what I'm saying? And then from 42 to 43 to harvest, okay? And then although my eye is coming out with 10, okay, although my eye is coming out with 10, giving and receiving, this is going to show you, it's going to show you in the 3D realm. You're going to be so on point with your discernment and people and listening to, I'm getting a harvest of, and I'm not talking about money, y'all, or gold. Money or gold is by far the least when it comes to what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you standing on who you are and listening to your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be your harvest, because now they're going to still come. They're going to, because they work through that energy that I was speaking of. They work through different energies in the physical being, right? The faces change, but the spirit never change. And if that spirit has been that through lifetime, that's what you're going to get. Now, being a divine one and being protected and having this protection in this life, you attract that. You attract that. No matter what, you know, what industry you're in, no matter what you're doing in life, you're going to attract that. But you're going to be able to identify and make that decision and stand on it, even if it's someone that you love dearly. You're going to be able to look at them and tell them, I love you and I want the best for you, the greatest for you, but I cannot do that. No. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more no's than yes. And you're coming into that. And for that, you're being celebrated, because now you can move flow. You can move with flow without these demonic energies. And I don't even want to call them demonic energies. Without these energies of different life beings, okay? Because we all, it's so many different life forces on this earth, y'all. It's not just fucking humans. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. It gets real deep. But as you go on your journey, and if you have been on your journey, then you learn that. You learn who is who, and you can see it in their eyes, right? Because the eyes is, and some of them are very, very good. Y'all can't see shit. But you are going to be you're stepping into a place where they're upset about that. They're mad. They're angry. They're pissed. Okay? There's people that stop talking to you. And if this resonates, then this is a confirmation. There's people that have stopped talking to you in the past few weeks. And you like, well, what happened? It was because you said something that triggered them. You said something. Or by way of your light, it triggered them. They're thinking of another way to come back. They're thinking of now they just want to use magic on you. Now they're just sending negative energy and negative thoughts your way. So if you've been going through that, and I'm picking up on the collective that have, let me tell you, you're going to go through that. With all of this light and all of this protection and all of this growth and all of this inner knowing and wisdom that's coming through, you are a walking fucking vessel to attract. It's the law of attraction to attract these beings, these negative, toxic, toxic souls. Okay. And you see how she got this? I don't know why they giving me like fanning it. Like they're showing me like they're fanning this like around you. This. A bush. Your ancestors. It's fanning it all like around, like I don't know. Where if they would culture they do that in. I'm sure they do it in, Africa, but like I don't know what it's for. And I'm sure they probably do it in other ones for other reasons. But for this one, they're showing me it's like a lot of smoke. And they're blowing the smoke. They're blowing something out of their mouth. And it's like smoke going up. And it's revealing different entities. It's revealing different entities around you. And so you're seeing these people as people, but not really. You're not seeing them as people. You're seeing them for the souls that they truly are. They don't like that. They don't like that, but it's okay though, because they were supposed to come across your path for a reason. It was a reason they came across your path. Not because they're more stronger than you. Not because you're finna go through one hell of a ride with them. Because the collective I'm talking to, you may have entered into some shit, but you have the power to step out. Anybody do have the power to change your mind. You take the higher laws and you transmute them and you put them against the lower laws. Okay? So whatever your reasoning is for your higher self to evolve, that's all the fucking reason you need. If they were trying to keep you in captivity, they were trying to keep you in a low vibrational place out of jealousy, out of envy. They love bombed you and said that they loved you, or they act like they cared. That's a felony offense in the spiritual realm. Oh, well, that's a felony offense. Celestial alignment. Celestial alignment, y'all. Okay? 41 could be significant. Okay? Her name is, now some of these names I can't pronounce, okay? Her name is Inkosazana. Okay? She got the goat on the side of her. Yes, you are the goat, okay? And you see how she's standing there? Look at this. See, this is energy that's being put out, right? By way of me connecting to my higher self, right? And you know how I be like, you are on a secure line? She just made me really think about how secure we are. How we locked in, how locked in we is. And how these motherfuckers done played in our energy long enough. And now, we just sitting back looking at their ass. And they still think that we unaware. This is how fucking in an illusion they are in. They still think that even though we don't even speak like them, we don't talk like you, we don't think like you. We did at one point. That's why we can understand your lingo. Because yeah, we ain't no motherfucking body on this earth ain't did nothing and stepped in shit and then rinsed it off and then stepped in it again or fell down and had to get back up. Some failed and never was able to get back up in the physical realm. Okay? You see all this light right here? They're saying a lot of the collective, you've been putting out protection, spells and things of that nature. You don't have to put out no protection spell, is what I'm being shown. You are safeguarded by way of the corrections that you have made within yourself. And it's not about the wrong doings that you've done that they're showing me. They're talking about the way of you thinking, your mindset, your subconscious, you know, going in, doing the dark night of the soul, you know, facing, they're showing me mirrors. Like where you're looking in the mirror and anything that you've mirrored that you don't like about yourself, that you may have, that you may be, subconscious about, the shy, all of those things. It's like you are questioning, where did these things come from, because you know that they don't belong to you. They were given to you in childhood indoctrination. They were given to you through different, they're showing me ancestors in your lineage that didn't possess the strength to overcome those things that you are that you've experienced, So you were put here and came through vessels. I'm sure this is what I'm being shown. You have came through vessels that are not a direct connection to you. You had to come through that vessel in order to learn the life lessons that you needed to learn, to by way of getting your lineage out of a dark hole, out of a dark place. That's what I'm being shown. Okay, so celestial alignment. That's the one that 41. So 44 is very significant. I want you guys to go read 44. If you can read that shit every day, if you've been seeing that, read it. Go into it. What that number mean? Um, what's the energies on 44? That is so significant right now for the collective that I'm talking to. Okay. What other messages do you have? African goddesses, ancestors. Okay, let me do that again. That was too big. Well, I like the way that came out. Surrender. Fuck up out of here, bro. What time is it? It's 6:05. Move your feet out the camera, please. Oh my goodness, y'all. What the fuck? Don't play with me. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's a set. I'm reading that one. Okay, maybe I can just read. I'm gonna stop right here so I can read, because I want to get into some other cards, y'all. This shit is real, bro. I'm telling you. Look, anything, all y'all look at y'all. The energy that they put out, there ain't no way that it's not going to affect you. Anybody is gonna affect you. If you are a high intellectual or intellect source soul, like and you on your shit, it's an inner knowing. You're not going off of what you believe, because you know the shit that you believed ain't true. So it's like, okay, so what is belief? Merely a word, and everything that they gave us and indoctrinated us with was turned backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was. I don't know, because I had just seen some shit earlier, and then the lady was, or they was talking about devil. And just correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I don't know if you turn devil backwards. What is that? Like, is it level or something? I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, right? Because I can't think of this shit right there, right? Look at y'all. I ain't say I was, you know what I'm saying? I got an eye for some shit, but okay. Anyways, I'm going to read 44 because that's giving. I can't believe I said it and that shit just came out. That's crazy. That ain't even crazy, bro. That's fucking magic. I told y'all I got magic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all got magic. That's what everybody been doing. That's what everybody been doing. That's what they do. They come in your energy and play. And these motherfuckers. Anyway, it says goddess of spiritual surrender, Nubia and Egyptian. Okay, you can have some lineage that comes from Egypt. Of course, we all through this motherfucker, through the galaxy, through the universe, through the cosmos. We all through this, right? So that's without a doubt, okay? The temple is the high priestess. So I can be speaking to some high priestess. For sure. For sure. Okay, and some empress. Okay, okay, so empress. Okay, it says the element is bush, right? Bush element is trees, basically, right? Earth. Okay, so goddess Aset revered as a magical healer and sorceress. She of 10,000 names. You may know her as Isis. Her Greek name are Aset. So it's Aset and Aset. Let me spell it for you. It's Auset and then it's Aset. Or Wuset. I didn't even know that. Iset was worshipped. Oh yeah, Aset. I'm sorry. Aset was worshipped in ancient Nubia, the southern region of Egypt and beyond. It says, "Let it all go. Say out loud now. I surrender." These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. I surrender. Release control. Stop bounding around struggle. Stop bounding around struggle because you're not in a struggle mentality anymore. You are not in a struggle infrastructure anymore. If you get what I'm saying, you are no longer attuned to what man and the patriarchs created, the system that you now know have failed, and it failed our families, it failed our children. Well, it failed our children. I'm talking about the children that don't belong to us. It's still our children. It's failed society. Okay, who created this shit? Who created this motherfucking shit? This matrix that we are in. We can go all the way there, but they like, look it, you already know what it is. I mean, it's you gotta be somebody for these motherfuckers that created it to come all the way down here to come fuck with you. And they ain't that far, but I'm just saying. They say that we are lower beings. They said and they say how stupid and dumb, and they put so many different stigmas on us. You know what I'm saying? But why would somebody pick on somebody so much if they ain't nobody? Why would a motherfucker come knock on your door, send people to come knock on your door to teach you about a religion? This is what they put in their religion and this is what they do. So this is normal to them. This is you know what I'm saying? This is what life is. This is what it's come knock on your motherfucking door to bring you outside of your home. To bring your mind outside into their dome. Doug, you tell me, surrender from all that shit. Don't lose the need to surrender because of fear. Because the reason why you in fear, even though you're in this energy, even though you're in your higher energy and you've been doing the work, you still going back and forth. And this is normal. This shit is not. This is the look. Think of the animal that have the worst. And I heard it was an eagle. Look it up. I seen this shit actually, on a YouTube video. The animal that has the worst transition in order to live for another 400, 500 years. And eagles live for hella long, y'all, but they have to do some wild shit in order to transform. I mean, it's painful. It's painful. And a lot of people don't make it through. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers is going crazy right now and doing the shit that they doing. They can't take the sun. The sun is mutating them into exactly who they are. I mean, we're seeing people that never had a sign of mental illness. You know what I'm saying, with in them, or you know what I'm saying, within them. Let's just speak for them, and often their whole family doing crazy shit. Just one day they just the intuition that you hearing, the intuition, your inner voice, that's you speaking to you. That's you. And then in your blood, all your ancestors fluctuate through your blood. And that's why they say keep your gut clean. Keep your gut clean. Because you feed them, and keeping your gut clean and your subconscious clean by way of not allowing yourself, your vessel, to be doormat to other souls. Okay? Because these other entities, these other physical beings, these other physical beings have entities that go in and out. And this is what the negative and the thoughts and shit. This is not your thoughts. To make a long story short, is what they're showing me. Okay? You create miracles in their life. You create miracles that they can do. They do not have the frequency to do so. They don't. It's not even about power. They're not vibrating. They don't know who they are. They don't even know that they have the power within them. They haven't did the work. They don't know who they are. And now, the way we are right now in the world, the way that this shit is, the energy that we're in, and it's moving fast. I'm talking about it's moving to where it's even breaking down the domes. Y'all, be in front of us and behind us. Just think of when the domes are finished being eaten through by the heat that's coming through them from the sun, right? Anyways, I just went off into some whole other shit, right? But just stay with me. Okay, so let me keep going. I'm sorry, because this 4-4 just rocked my motherfucking mind. And all we not talking about these energies. Okay, keep going. Release, and you see how the baby is sucking on her boob, y'all. That ain't her motherfucking baby. Now you know that ain't her motherfucking baby. Well, at least that's the energy I'm getting. Now I'm not saying that a dark skinned person can't have a light. That's a damn lie. Cause I got a dark skinned son and he's very dark. And I'm just saying he has this hat on, right? And she has a different hat. Those are two different entities. Okay? Those are two different entities. He is not of her, is what I'm saying. Thank you. Boom. It says release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. Goddesses has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. The goddess declaration. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. And so everything I need to know find me at the perfect time. Okay, I could be speaking to someone that needs to. I don't know why number 93 just came up. 93. So you could have been seeing the number 93. We were just at 92 last week. 92 kept coming in now 93. That's tonight is the first time. Well, this morning at 6:15 is a first time 93 came up. Okay, so let me keep going. So 41. Celestial alignment, okay? I'm being called to read this one to you guys. It says Goddess of Celestial Alignment. Yeah, I'm speaking to some emperors. You already know. This is confirmation. Y'all know. You guys are very aware of who these people are. Even the ones that you haven't met that's gonna come. But first you're gonna have to, there's deals that's been had, or it's relationships that's significant to an end. Um there's people that things that needs to be said to I'm being shown. Like if you've been thinking about saying something to somebody, I don't know what's holding you back. The only thing I could think of is of not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings, or you don't know how they're gonna take it, or you know what I'm saying. You don't want no conflict, but you are being called to speak up. Speak up. That's what they're saying, and move the fuck on and keep going. But those words are going to put an anchor on their ass because they need to be stopped. Whatever those words is, what I've been shown, and they showed me an anchor being thrown out there. Okay? That's how motherfucking powerful you is. You stopping these motherfuckers right in their tracks. And that's why they came across your fucking path. Now let's keep it pushing. Celestial alignment. I can't make this shit up. Okay? Zulu, South Africa. Okay? You could have some roots back to South Africa, Zulu. Okay, most definitely you have, this is, oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this shit. I cannot make this shit up. Look. You probably can't see what I'm talking about, but I'm going to tell you. It's right here. It's right here, right? Damn, this camera. I got to get a better camera, y'all. But it says the high priestess. And the element is water. Okay? It says, Izokizian, Izokensensinin. I don't know. I can't pronounce her name and I don't want to be disrespectful. So I'm going to keep going. Is the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. Hold on. Because I needed to hear that shit. I need to hear that shit. Hold on. Okay, how do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. How did they make you feel? Is that not what we've been talking about? How do you feel? Because they don't know how to feel. They don't have a feeling, a Morse compass in their motherfucking hands. And so people, you will hear readers say, oh, I done said it. I'm tired of this energy. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. It don't. Get better at handling them. Get better at using your discernment. Get better at saying no and standing on who you are and what you're willing to involve yourself in. Don't come off your throne. You come down off your throne every time you tell these motherfuckers yes, and they are not worthy of your yes. They're not worthy to be in your energy. If they come in your energy, it's to get a motherfucking lesson. You know what I'm saying? It's to get a checkmate on their ass. It's to get a wake up. You gonna wake your ass up. When you leave here, you might not leave woke, but I'm gonna drop an anchor on your ass that's gonna wake you up, and it's gonna be up in there somewhere. Now, whether you use it or not is on you, but it only causes more. That anchor either can help you stop and put you in stillness, and you can take off of that, because off of that anchor that you give, baby, is so much that vibrates, and it might not. It's not gonna never be what they want or what they want to hear. When you say yes, you're giving them what they want and what you agreeing to something. So you're keeping yourself in bondage, and you're keeping a connection of that energy in your energy. So the toxic energy with your energy, you're keeping that. It don't matter who it is. And it's hard. I know it's hard, y'all. I know it's hard. It ain't easy. I struggle with it all the time. I struggle with it all the fucking time. I'm just putting a message out there, y'all. I'm just a messenger, all right? Let me keep going. It says celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feelings, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of goddesses. So the goddess declaration for this is, I am always being guided in the right direction. I am always being guided in the right direction, okay? Okay, so somebody's name could start with an L, or somebody that you know name start with an L, okay? Oh, they giving me Elaine too. So Elaine can be significant, okay? Lonnie can be significant. And so I don't know. Luxury just came out, so someone can feel that you are luxurious, like you're luxury. Like to them, you're a entity that they can feed off. Like you're luxurious to someone. So if you've been feeling like a certain energy, and by way of coming in contact with certain individuals, it most definitely, and this is a confirmation that they're pulling off your energy. So whatever thoughts that they have, and if you know them to have those thoughts, those are their thoughts. It's not yours. Okay, it's not yours. So give it back and cloak yourself. Cloak yourself. Look it. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna give y'all nothing that I haven't experienced myself and used myself. I cloak myself with invisibility when it comes to, and I also cloak my children with invisibility. Being that I have older children, I can only cloak them from certain things by way of because of what I choose to do. Some people cloak their kids and their kids never get the motherfucking point, but they had the power to do that, but that shit hunts the kid and the lineage, it doesn't help. So it's certain things that I step out the way of when it comes to my kids, and I allow the divine to handle them because I can't teach them in that way. You know what I'm saying? So cloak yourself in invisibility to these entities that's attacking your mind. It's only the energy. It's the energy that's coming through. You feel me? It's when you put a fucking plug in a wall. What happens? It's energy that come through. Sometimes the light switches work, sometimes it don't. They shit don't work. You feel me? But you put your switch in there, and your switch is so powerful. You didn't lit both in. You didn't lit it up, and you just gave them light to get through. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to stay in that darkness. You feel me? They need light. This is what they need. They need you. I'm gonna put one more card, and I'm gonna go to the Dragon Oracle. Or should I go to the Intuition 35? I could be talking to somebody named this 35, right? But I can also be talking to some Tauruses. Okay? You could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? Or Scorpio, all right? And I'm gonna be showing Scorpio too. Okay, Intuition Queen. Oh, Intuition just came out, y'all. You could be 35 years old. Hold on. It's a trip. I was just talking about my kids, and then this came out, and she has a child on her lap. You know, whoever I'm speaking to, the high priestess, it's some women, right? You have beautiful soul. I mean, you have a beautiful structured face. You have a beautiful, nice body. Even if no matter what size you is, it don't matter. We're not going into that. That's some fake superficial shit, right? That shit ain't real to me. It ain't. All right. You have a beautiful essence about yourself. Okay. The way that you think, the way that you um, articulate yourself. A lot of times, people be having to be like, this is just confirmation. It's what I'm being shown. And this can be a few of y'all. It can be a lot of y'all. It can be one or two. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it don't. But you have this gift of giving, okay? And you may not know how to receive, or you may not, the things that was given to you wasn't reciprocated from what you gave. But the movement forward and all of that, and your intuition is helping correlate and create a natural breed of your source energy for your generation to come, for generations to come, whether that be your grandchildren. I mean, it's just you see in them that they're like old souls. Like this is a confirmation too. You see in your grandkids that they're old souls. Like and some of their parents may not be shit, but you like, damn, you had such a a bright baby, but you see that in that child. But watch how other people treat that child, and those are the childs that you gotta protect. That's what I'm being shown. These are the kids that you protect. All kids need to be protected, but I'm saying those kids is close to you that don't have the support, or if it's even if they do, but it's something that's in you that's going to keep them connected moving forward when it comes to. I mean, I'm even being shown like, I mean, just you being surprised and amazed that one of your granddaughters say like, wow, that she wants to be, an herbalist, or she wants to, you know, go into a teaching that's not it's unorthodox to the world. Like they just hella different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is when we're talking about like indigo and all of that shit. I'm gonna read this one too, y'all. Just hold up, and then I'm gonna go to the dragon because I want to see what the intuition card um is talking about, right? So it says goddess of intuition. Her name is Zulu. All right. It's temple is Queens. Okay. I could be talking to somebody that's in New York, Queens, New York. You know what's up with y'all? The fire element, okay, represents this Queen Nadia. Queen Nadia was the mother of a warrior king, Shaka Zulu. His father's royal family first rejected her. They said that she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from a Asika beetle sting. So I guess that's a bug or something. It's Ishaka. Beetle. I'm sorry, beetle sting. But Nadia knew her son would be great before he was born. Come on, love, stop. Oh my goodness. I'm not calling y'all blood. I'm sorry. That's just how I be talking when shit be getting deep. When I be reading and then this, you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. What is your guidance telling you? Y'all got to start asking questions. I'm picking up on some of y'all that you don't have a, like, you focused on things, but it's like you want to know what am I supposed to do? Well, what is it? What am I supposed to use all this information for? This wisdom, this knowledge, all of these things is coming through. It's like it's moving fast. You need to be still, and it's going to let you know there's still things that you have to go through before you get to where it is that you need to, where and it never ends, right? So just be patient. It's coming in. It's worked out this far. Okay? Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. What is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? That's you talking to your higher self. I promise you're going to get an answer. But don't do it if you don't want the answer. I'm telling you. Because we be having to act on shit fast. Everything is happening fast. Anything that we put out in our mind is happening fast. It's powerful. Any thoughts, anything, you put it out there. That's why if you something negative and you thinking negative, send that energy back to wherever the fuck it came from. Because you know that that's not you. You know that that's not your heart. You know that that is not what you walk in. That is somebody else projecting their energy onto you. Okay? And in 5 minutes, they call. In 2 seconds, somebody called talking about it. You go outside and you be sitting somewhere, go somewhere, you see their ass. Look. Then follow your first instinct. So let me make sure I read that again so y'all get it. It says, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Then follow your first instinct. The creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance, okay? And so I always, the coincidences, yeah. There ain't no such thing with no fucking coincidences, y'all. The nudges and the signs and shit, I'm just saying, I'm not changing nothing in the book, but this is just my philosophy. Is I believe everything happened for a fucking reason. I don't care what it is. Ain't no damn coincidence. What stitch, and line that shit up. Line it up. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Goddess declaration, I am knowing. I am knowing. So you could be also be being called to, like, find different, mantras. Not mantras, I'm sorry. Mantras is good too though. Mantras is good. Those are hand mantras, is hand mantras. They're really good. Especially like when you like how they said, put your hand over your first eye to show that was see, it's a thing. You cover it up and then it's like, because when you close your eyes you get more messages. When I close my eyes I can see more into the spiritual realm. And so I don't want to be sitting here with my eyes closed, so I be having to catch everything that they and narrow it down. It's big, y'all. This some big shit, y'all. We some big motherfuckers, y'all. That's why motherfuckers be coming with that bullshit. Like, a lot of people I didn't deal with, and I'm talking about a lot of people, even to this day, they still come and they want to be all sarcastic and, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there watching their ass like, what is all of this for? But thank you for showing me who you are. Yeah, I appreciate that. I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? I still smile. I ain't got nothing to get. I know who you are. Fuck, I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I am all knowing. Okay, so I don't want to stay in here long. So I know people gotta go to work, y'all. Let's see what other messages come through. Source. I'm gonna close this out with some. This is the Egyptian star, and I did read it a little bit, y'all, because I'm learning about it right now. The Egyptian oracle, and yeah, because we are connected to all. But all cannot connect. They can, but they shouldn't have access to you like that. Motherfuckers need to not know. No. That's the word of the day. No. Just tell them no. No. Let them go find another way to do it. Let them go find another alternate or something else to lay that fucking energy. If you know somebody is not right with themselves and they are struggling mentally with things just in life in general, no, it's no judgment, but send them on their way. Let them go. That's how you show love. That's how you help someone. It's by way of letting them go. You know what I'm saying? You can't give everybody, you can't give to everybody. You can't. You've been doing that, and then how has that worked out for you? You know what I'm saying? How has that worked out for you this far with those that's have taken and they no longer in your life, the ones that's no longer in your life, or the ones that have caused great pain, wounds that you still have, that you're still struggling with getting over. You have triggers and shit, and then you got these energies and entities that come around and trigger those things that's in you, and they know what the fuck they be doing. That's why they say protect your energy. This shit is serious. Because you need to fully heal to where you're healed. And I'm talking to a divine collective of high priests and emperors where you are healed. You are healed. I don't care if you haven't completely approved, stamped it in your physical. Your soul is healed because you're always whole. You came here whole. They can't take nothing from you that don't fucking belong to them or that they didn't give you. They can't take that shit from you. That's you. You got to know your power. You got to know the power that's within you. You not the one who's been using your vessel and your power um wrongfully to hurt. You ain't been doing all of that. That's like fucking trying to mix vinegar and oil. You know what I'm saying? You can't mix with them motherfuckers. Only thing you can do is give them some words of wisdom and send them on their motherfucking way. God will show you the way. you whoever that is to you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that is to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And why they coming to you? Ask yourself that. Why this motherfucker? Out of everybody, I'm the only motherfucker that you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Okay, let's see. Turn this over. It says, new beginning in jubilation. I had seen this card the other day. I didn't go into it, though. Okay, so I'm finna show y'all. Okay, you are the one. However, this is the card that came out. This is the last card I'm going to pull, y'all, because I've been on here for a minute now. And it's going to take a minute for this to post, right? So it says, new beginning in jubilation. I don't know what that means, but we about to learn today. Kemet. This is in Kemet. It says, predecessor of a cow. Predecessor of the cow. That's kind of giving me how the patriarchs have society today, and they treat them as cattle. I don't know what this card means, y'all. I haven't really got into this, but it's really giving me that energy. But mind you, it could be so many different. I'm seeing so many different things. So let me go into it. Let me see. Let's see. And this is one. It better be fucking one. Like, cause two. New beginning. What the fuck? So there is a certain way that these cards work. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna find this shit because it came out and it got something to do with what I'm talking about. So I'm not going out. Fort Lauderdale can be significant. London can be significant to someone. Naomi, that name came out. Damn, I'm just spinning because I was Naomi. Or it can be, I believe it's a city called Naomi, or it can be a name. Somebody can be into graphic arts. If so, that's just a confirmation. Someone is also, or it could be many of y'all, are looking to create a residual income. You're looking to create a residual income. The residual income that you're seeking is not far from you. It's not far at all. It's very close. And it has a lot to do with your spiritual abilities and the things that you have that you admire, things that you really want to do, that you've been wanting to do since you were a child. It's some change. It's a change that you created in your inner world. You created a change in your inner world, and that's the change that you're going to see in your outer world moving forward, right? That's going to be that's a big confirmation for someone. That's a very big fucking confirmation. That's dope. That's dope. I'm on that dope. Oh my goodness, y'all done went through all of these pages. No. Let me see. Just give me one more. Yeah, I can't even find it. And I don't want to keep y'all. I'm still learning this book. I literally learned how to find some of the pages the other day. But, I don't know, man. What's going on today? This shit. No beginnings, Jubilee. How? I bet y'all ain't be able to read the shit when I get, because it's like the writing, y'all, is like, it's deep. And it's like in Kemet writing. I'll be looking, I'm gonna have to look the words up if I do. One more second, hold on. Y'all can always come back to it and come back to the end if you got to get up and get your day started. I hope y'all all have a wonderful day. Fuck that, y'all gonna have a great day. It's gonna be real good. If you don't feel like answering the phone for somebody, don't answer the phone. All right. It ain't nothing personal. You know, it is, but it ain't. If you get my drift. If you get the energy I'm putting out. It ain't about them, it's about you. You know, you need some time, you know, to yourself to refocus, you know, your energy, to refocus your inner self, your higher self. Okay, don't let them drain you out here, man. Cause that's their goal. You know. I'm having mad, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end it here. And I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I did pick up some energy off of that. But I don't even want to say, like, I'm gonna post later on in the community tab. Oh, here we go, y'all. Boom. Okay, so here we go. Stop playing. Don't play with her. It says translation. It says Tipya Kenmet. So this is the name of this entity or deity. Is Tia Kenmet. Translation: what's this? Predecessor of the cow. Egyptian name type Bay Kemet or something. Egyptian calendar date. So it could be January or October. You could be I believe that it is, could be significant. Deacon group is a cow. Mineral is unknown. I don't know what that is. So it says new beginnings and jubilation. Not only is this a card of new beginnings, but it is also one of jubilation. I don't know what the hell that is, y'all, but we're gonna see. It represents promises kept, a fresh start, and new opportunities that will begin to emerge in the coming months. Some of these opportunities may yet be unknown, but they will reveal themselves in time. The meaning of this card is depicted as a man, a cow herd leading a cow. In addition to new beginnings, this card may also represent leadership, a specific person who is a leader or a mentor who is going to steer you in a positive direction. History. Okay, it says Tipa Kemet. That's his name, is Tepy, and they got a slant and an A. Kemet, the first deacon, welcomes in the Egyptian New Year. This was a time of great celebration of Egyptian society with numerous feasts occurring during the entire week of the one Akit or I Akit 1. I think that's like January, I think. They were celebrating the arrival of the season of inundation when the Nile River began to rise as promised during the final week. Okay. It says, of the previous year by the appearance of the soft debt. So y'all can look this up as S as in snake, OPDET. Deacon 36. Okay, so this talk about going to Deacon 36, giving more. Okay, so but I'm not doing that. Typa and Kemet, like all the predecessors is Predecessor. Wait, no, Cessor. Predecessors, deacons also contains a glimmer of the power of the deacon that follows it. Kenmet, who is generally considered to be the leader of the deacons ritual. Oh, okay, he's a leader of the. Okay, that's big. In ritual work, Tipe Kemet may be called upon for protection from wild animals, to cure digestive problems, and as general protection from, I don't know what that word is, spirits. I believe that it says Dharma spirits. And I'm thinking those are the spirits that we were talking about earlier, which, because it's protection, it's talking about protection from these spirits. So it has to be the opposing side, right? Which were germs found in the air and soil. For detailed, oh, so it was germs. Okay, they are germs. For detailed information on how to perform the ritual to invoke this deacon, use this card and refer to the instructions beginning on page 21. Okay, so I'm not going into all that. But all of that ties into everything that I've been talking about. Yes. Hi you guys. How you guys doing? Great rising. Hi priestess. Hey baby. How you doing? So yeah, so the collective that I'm speaking to, you guys, I'm sure get the message. Those that didn't get the message and it wasn't for you. But like on some up and up, like keep moving forward. Okay. Listen to the things that I've said and apply them to what needs to be applied to in your life. You only know what's best for you. Nobody knows what's best for you. Yeah, you said, then that's what I'm talking about, right? That's what we're pushing forward towards. Absolutely. Absolutely. Either it's here, it's coming. Yes. The residual income is here. Okay? And so keep moving forward. I just want to strongly urge everyone that, new levels, new devils, but it's time to leave the old ones. It's time for the old ones because at this point, you seen Tom and Jerry, we're playing with our food. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you know what I'm saying? We know what, I mean, if you really want to in them, you can. You have that, you have enough shit that can end them and been all the way tell them up and down, but that's not us, but say your piece and let them go. What Michael Angela, she said something that really, like, I always like keep near and dear to me. you know you hurt me, you crossed me, basically. This is not exact words, but she was just saying, like, after you do something wrong to me and you wrong me, now, I she said, I forgive you, you know, but you must go. You have to leave me. You cannot come back. There's no coming back. And they'll keep coming back, keep coming back. Once you're able to close that door with that toxic mother, with that toxic father, with them toxic kids, whoever it is, it don't matter. Because it's not about when you leave this motherfucker, they not finna be, you not even finna remember them. You know what I'm saying? Not in the beginning, leaving. You got to go get your shit together. It depends on where you are mentally in order to even remember anything. If you're in your higher self and you've evolved and you're not stopping, then yes, you remember a lot of beings that's here that you loved or that you love. You know what I'm saying? You'll remember, but if you leave here in the state that they're in confusion and fear and doubt, that is a fucking, that's hell. The hell that they be talking about is in the Bible where it's fire and all that shit. Nah, it's going on to another dimension and you don't know. It's so many different ones. So you go to, it's higher planes and it's lower planes. Okay? And this is why free will, choice, we all have it. Don't allow somebody else's, shit that they going through because it looks so painful and because you are an empath and you feel their pain. Do not allow that to cloud your better judgment. You have to be the higher, how can I say it? You have to be the higher being that you are, and you have to contribute. Your contributions need to be that same way. Okay? And sometimes it's being hard on people. Sometimes it's closing the door on people because you had the power to do that because they won't never do it. They won't never stop. They won't never stop fucking with you. They're never going to stop coming from you. I don't care what level you on. Keep your fucking eyes open because it don't stop. It don't end. And they get more craftier as you go up, especially in business, especially when you talking about this residual income. You know what I'm saying? Because what money bring? Your light already bringing the most. You know what I'm saying? But remember that smoke that I said I seen? And I seen your ancestors waving it around you? I seen that shit. And in that smoke, I see your enemies. I see directions. I see paths that only you have access to. So this is the power that you have. This is the overstanding and the understanding that you have that they don't have. You know what I'm saying? And those paths are not meant for them. They're not allowed to come on those paths. But the longer that you engage with them energies and you deal with those energies, you somewhat stop your movement because now you're stopping on your path and you're talking to them and now you're at a crossroad. That's why I said you got to be careful with who you make deals with, who you get in bed with, metaphorically and whatever. Just okay, you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. October. That's significant. Is that your birthday or? I love you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. Okay, you guys can reach out like in the community tab, or I put my email on a lot of the other ones. You can always email me if you want to talk. Like I'm down for talking, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like really getting into it. Um, when we come together, we ignite different things in one another. I mean, you will have you will have or me. I have this ability that I didn't know about until I spoke to you. It's just something that's in us that click when we come together, just like it's things in us that click when we come together with people that's just a karmic lesson. You know what I'm saying? And it's the shit just don't click. You know what I'm saying? Something just don't feel right. That's you feel me? That's them smoking where they telling us like, look, this is what it is. And it's like, are you going to accept it for what it is? So just go over everything. And thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. And thank you for being a part of the tribe. I appreciate you guys and allowing me to be a part of you guys' tribe. I love you guys.